husband and I have made the very irrational decision to go to a bookstore, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. He probably won't be on camera, but I just wanted to show you guys the bookstores that we frequent. But that's going to be the plan for today. And then I'm doing a separate vlog for reading City of Ghosts. Is that what it's called? Yes. But, oh, welcome to the vlog, by the way. This is the first day of the vlog. It is Wednesday. I didn't update you Monday and Tuesday because I did absolutely nothing on Monday and Tuesday. But I will check in with you guys a little bit later and show you kind of if I get anything. I'm trying not to spend money, but if I get something, I will show you. But if not, I will just update you guys on how my reading has been going when I finally get home. Hello and good morning. It is Friday morning. I didn't update you guys yesterday because if you guys are keeping up with the videos I'm uploading, I uploaded the City of Ghosts vlog, and that it was kind of what I've been reading the last few days, and I really liked it. So if you guys want to watch it, I will link it up here for you. But I just got up. It is, as you can tell, 1:32 in the afternoon. I went to bed around 4 or 5, but I wanted to go over Vicious because I read a little bit of that yesterday. I finished City of Ghosts and that took most of the day, and then I read about 40 or 50 pages of Vicious. I'm almost done with part 1. Let's see, part 1 ends at page 182 and I'm on page 167, so that's all that I have left of part 1. But the book is getting really, really good. We get a little bit more backstory on Victor and Eli and what had happened to them and the accident that happened with Victor and what kind of pushed him over the edge, and the way that they are changed in the book, because I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I guess spoilers for Vicious if you haven't read it yet, but I'll give you guys a minute. I would wait until the next clip to put the sound back on just so I don't spoil you guys. But so Victor and Eli kill themselves to gain power, to gain like a type of superpower. Eli is able to regenerate, so when he gets cut or injured, he regenerates, and Victor is able to turn pain on or off in his body, but also for other people. So when he is doing this and trying to transform, when he's trying to kill himself, essentially, he has Eli's girlfriend with him when it happens. He asks for her help, and he freaks out when he first wakes up after being dead and then being revived and accidentally kills her with his power. So Eli then, calls the cops, and Victor is arrested, and he kills everybody to get out of the station that he is at. And the change in Victor, I think, is a lot more apparent than the change in Eli at this time. Eli seems kind of normal, other than his power. Sorry that I keep picking at my eyes, but I just woke up, I'm sorry. He seems kind of normal, but Victor is definitely changed. He seems a little colder, like he doesn't really care about the things that are happening. At one point in time, they're fighting over the fact that he killed his girlfriend, and Victor's just laughing, and Eli is just like, my God. So he calls the cops again after stabbing him. He stabs Victor or shoots Victor over and over again, and then he calls 911. So I think that's how he ends up in like actual prison. But right now, the book that we are at, it flashed forward to the girl Sydney that they help, and she's pretty young. I guess she's like 13 or 12 or 13. And she goes swimming with her sister about a year before this, and they both die. They fall into the ice and they both die. And I think her sister's power is persuasion. I think she's able to convince people to let her do whatever she wants. But Sydney's power is that she can raise the dead. And I thought that was so cool. But the thing with Sydney, I guess her sister Sabrina started dating Eli, who, by the way, hasn't aged at all. That's the really weird thing, is that Victor has aged, obviously. Eli has not, which I guess kind of makes sense, because if you had regenerative powers, you could theoretically stay young forever. But they start dating, and Sabrina becomes really distant from her sister, which is weird because they used to be really, really close, but she becomes really, really distant from her, and then one day she calls her and is like, come and visit me. And it's because Eli wants to see what she can do. So he brings her into a field where there is a dead man and is like, show us what you can do or whatever. And she's like, I don't want to do that. And she's like, what, you know, and her sister says, we're like you. And she's like, I want to see what you guys can do then. Like, that was Sydney's response. Like, I want to know what you guys can do because I'm not alone anymore. And they're like, show me mine, or show me yours and we'll show you ours. And so she resurrects the dead guy, and then Eli shoots her. Eli tries to kill her because he says she's unnatural and she can hurt people. So you kind of get a taste for, I'm assuming Eli thinks that he's going to be doing the world a favor by killing people with abilities. Even though he has abilities, I feel like he might think that he's on a quest from God because he thinks his power was given to him by God. And when he's trying to shoot Sydney, he says something to that tone as well. And so far I really like the book. It's definitely more of a 4-star read now that I'm into it. This is a book that I had trouble like really liking the characters, or so far I had trouble really liking the characters, but I'm really liking Sydney now. I think Sydney is my favorite character, Sydney or possibly Victor. Victor's not the best character, but I think he's a lot better than Eli. But yeah, now that I know why he went to jail, because that was like my big question, was Eli seems like the one who would have gone to jail and not Victor. And now that I know that I guess technically they both could have gone to jail and why one did and the other didn't, I kind of see now that Eli just turned Victor in and that's why he didn't end up in jail. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this update. I haven't read any more of the Extinction Trials because I have been wanting to read City of Ghosts, and since I have time to read the Extinction Trials, I'm still on the same page, but I'm gonna bring it to work with me tonight and hopefully get a little bit of that done. So I'll update you guys either tonight or tomorrow morning when I wake up and let you know what I'm thinking. I really want to finish Vicious because I want to know what happens, and I'm so ready for the second one. Like, I'm ready. I think I pre-ordered the second one, so I want to finish the first one so that I can read the second one, because I'm so tired of having series that I haven't finished. Especially when the whole series is out, or like duologies and stuff, like, it really bugs me. But yeah, that's gonna be this update. I'm sorry if it's a little weird or all over the place. I'm just really, 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 really tired. I'm not sleeping anymore, but yeah. So that's gonna be for this update. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hello and happy Sunday. This is gonna be a really quick update because I just got to work. Obviously I haven't updated you guys this weekend because this weekend was a lot of running around and working, and if you guys want to see my City of Ghosts vlog, which was what I primarily focused on reading this week, that vlog went up yesterday, so that'll be the last video up on my channel. But I did read a little bit of some other stuff, so I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it. I did finish Orange, the second one, the second of the complete one. I'm gonna give this 3 stars because I really loved the first one and the ending was so sad, and I still really liked it, but there was even more miscommunication and back and forth, and things really could have just been solved had they just talked. And while that is, I guess, a plot device, these kinds of books really bug me. Miscommunication is a huge pet peeve of mine in books, so I'm gonna give this 3 stars, maybe 3.5, but I'm gonna round it down to 3 because it did genuinely upset me. But I still think the story is amazing, and I am gonna watch the anime because I'm pretty interested in what like seeing it in anime form, if that makes any sense. So I did like it, but it wasn't my favorite. I definitely think the first one is phenomenal. And then I am on page, what page am I on of Vicious? I read the first part of Vicious, so I read 182, so I guess I'm on page 183. I'm getting ready to start the second part. This book is not what I thought it was going to be, but it is very, very cool. So far, I definitely think it's closer to a 4 or 4.5 star read for me right now. Obviously, I have the whole second part to read, but I think all of the characters are really cool, especially Sydney. I like Sydney a lot. We're learning more about people's abilities and stuff, and I just think it's really cool. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. I don't really know what I expected of the book, but I didn't expect it to be like this. And I don't want to go through too many spoilers because I'm going to do that in my wrap up, or I might try to avoid spoilers altogether. I don't know, because I'm going to talk about what you guys are thinking. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, that's gonna be for this update. I'm gonna try to read a lot more of Vicious tonight and maybe a little bit more of the Extinction Trials. I'm still having a lot of trouble getting into the Extinction Trials. I'm on page 92 now and I'm still not connecting with the characters. I like the trials that they're in a lot more now. Like, one of them was they had to plan some maps, and another one was they had to like scale a stone wall, and there's just, it's really cool. I like the concept, but I just don't think that I like the writing style a lot. I think the writing style, like I said before, is super simple. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit further in both of these today, and I will update you guys tonight when I get home. I have so much that I need to do tonight when I get home though, and I'm probably gonna vlog it for you guys, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hello, it is Monday. I am really quickly hopping on here to wrap up the vlog. I've been putting a desk together all day. I don't know if I told you guys, but I ordered a desk from IKEA and it finally came on Saturday, and this morning I had time to put it together. So I moved my bookshelves. I was like figuring space out because this desk is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be, so it was kind of a pain in the ass to find space for it. But yeah, so I just did that all morning, and I don't know if people want like a tour of it or whatever. It looks nice. I really like it. It's just massive. But what I read, I got a little bit of reading done since I last checked in with you guys. I am almost done with Vicious. I'm on page 271. This book is really messed up, and it definitely does teeter the line between like good guy and bad guy. Like, Eli thinks he's doing God's work, and he thinks that by taking care of the EOs that he is a righteous person, but obviously he's not because he's still committing murder. And then you have Victor, who obviously cares about people but lashes out with pain, like actual pain, like that is his superpower, but he doesn't necessarily want to do it. But it's described in the book as there's like a disconnect between what he knows he should be doing and what he knows he shouldn't be doing, and there's like that space in between that he doesn't necessarily feel like, or I think that's how they describe Eli. I think Eli describes that, but I know Victor obviously goes through the same thing because Victor is kind of like a character who doesn't feel anymore at all. And that was actually really kind of hard to read. It was really, really like got to me in a way. But I really am liking this book right now. It's about a 4.5. It's not getting any better and it's not getting any worse. It's just kind of sitting there, but I definitely think it's very, very good, and I can see why a lot of people really like it, and I can see why a lot of people found it very triggering as well, because it is obviously about murder, and there's like torture, and you know, they do obviously try to commit suicide, and it's that morally gray line, so I can understand why people are triggered by it, because even I was triggered by it when I first started reading it, so I totally get it. But that's where I'm at with that right now. I'm hoping to finish that up in the next couple of days and then do my review on it. But I also read very little, like very, very little of the Extinction Trials, which I'm actually liking a little bit more. You're getting a little bit more of the characters and the depth of the characters, and I really like that. I really like Lincoln, I think, yeah, Lincoln. He is mysterious. Like, you kind of know what's going on. Like, he enters the trials because he wants to get health care for his sister, because his sister and a lot of people in their society have this degenerative disease that eventually kills people that they don't know how to fix. And I think that kind of makes me feel like this is an alternate timeline in the past. Like, they didn't have the same scientific breakthroughs that we did, and they weren't able to like learn about diseases and stuff. It kind of proves that to me, but I'm liking it a little bit more. I'm only on page 109 though, so we'll see how I really feel about it when I get like at least halfway. I have about 80 pages till I'm about halfway. So, and I think I updated you guys that I finished Orange Volume 2. Yeah, because I said it was really annoying. The miscommunication was really annoying in this, but I did finish this week as well, and I think I updated you guys about this in the last clip that I filmed. But yeah, that is going to be it for this reading vlog. I have so much that I have to do today, including edit this vlog and getting it up. It should have gone up an hour ago. It is 3 o'clock now, and it should have gone up an hour ago, so I am going to do that now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you guys had a good week. It's been a very weird week for me, but it's been a good week. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!